Paul Eber here. We need to go back to our founding principles. This country is better than this. We are better than this. We are here as one, to speak with one voice against oppression, capital oppression of race, gender, sexuality, religion, you name it.
Social class.
Social, economic, you name it. Oppression. We are all living under it. If you're white, if you're not part of the 1%, you should be out here.
Yes.
Everything else is a distraction. I don't mean to diminish or make asunder any one person, any one race, anything. It's not in my heart. We are all being oppressed. Know your Bill of Rights. Go back to our founding documents. Know our history. This country is better than this.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. Woo!
Thank you. Well, speak. Thank you. How many of you is here and not born, but here in 1962? So none of you know what protesting is.
Well, I was 2 years old.
Well, that means you were here, but you wasn't at the age that I was. In 1962, I was 20 years old. And that's telling you how old I am.
I remember the day Dr. King was assassinated.
Thank you.
Me too.
Martin Luther King, I never had the opportunity to meet him, but he came here. You see that street right there? Central Avenue. We protest, we march. They had green benches there that African Americans wasn't allowed to sit on. We go in grocery stores. You don't know what protesting is when you being told when you done spent your money that you can't eat at the counter. We have our young men today that are being killed because they wasn't taught. You don't want to hear this. How many of us can handle criticism about where we've been and what we fought for you to be where you are today? We as a people and having the police here to protect us, but some officers, we can't downgrade all of them. We only go downgrade a few. Those who are afraid when they go into an African American community and have to pull a gun with no questions asked. We need to know and understand exactly what we can do as a people to make a difference. We have people who we call our leaders. They don't understand themselves because they too young. Experience come a long way. I have a dream. That song, We Shall Overcome. I have not yet heard it sung by the young people. Do you know it?
Amen.
I'm here. We shall overcome. That's the way it started. And when Reverend Abernathy was singing it during the time of Martin Luther King's death, when I was there in Washington, D.C., we know that the people who were singing it died. They're long gone, some of them. Some of them are still here because they're old. They're afraid to come out because of the young people. And what they can do. I'm one of the old birds. I'm 73 years old.
Really?
And I fought for equal rights. And a lot of people saying, man, those people gonna do this to you. They gonna do that to you. Don't worry about that. Give them history. Teach them.
Right.
Teach them. Talk to them. And we will be able to overcome all of this, what you all are protesting for, because this protest means something to me.
Right.
Me too.
And all of you.
Yeah.
Why is it that we can't get along with our police department? Because they haven't been taught. Our leaders, our mayors, all those governments, the governors, the president, believe me, they haven't been taught what life means to all of us when we say, we the people.
We the people.
That's in our Constitution. We the people.
We the people.
We the people.
We the people.
As sad as it may seem, if any one of us in danger, any trouble, the first number we're gonna call is 911.
911. But we have to stand up for what justice means. Fair justice. It's not only happening to African Americans, it's happening to all of us.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. We have to understand, until we find people who we can sit down in a room and negotiate with in a fair way, because everyone has something to say. If you don't, stay home.
Let freedom ring.
Let freedom ring.
Amen.
I 110% agree with everything that man just said. The first thing we really need to stop running away from racism, and we really need to start acknowledging before it's too late. And that doesn't mean losing our lives. That means losing our sanity, losing this beautiful country that we all call home, losing our freedom, losing our rights. We're already losing our rights every day, and people are losing their lives as well.
Dangerous place to put people when there's nothing left to lose.
Oh.
I got chills. Does anybody else want to come up and speak? Anybody, please.
Let's march.
That's the thing, man.
No justice! No justice! No peace! 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 No racist! Police! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police! No justice! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police!
Hands up!
Don't shoot!
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 Hands up!
Okay, we have a lady here who has something to say, something to get off her chest.
Hi. I'm a mom, obviously, and I'm an educator, and I think it's so important. I brought my son out here tonight because I think it's so important that we teach our kids that this is not the way we can continue in our society. I also think that we need to, as we've all said here tonight, a little shy, as we've all said here tonight, we need to deal with this underlying ideology of violence that's happening, whether it be in our torture reports that are coming out, whether it be in the way that our police are trained to deal with problems, and start looking at anti-violence approaches and peace approaches and how we can communicate with people who are in power, because power implies responsibility. And we all know this from the ground up, and I'm just real happy to be here with you all. Thanks.
How's everybody doing tonight? We're here for a very, very good purpose. My name is Jeffrey Copeland. I'm the executive director of the SCLC for Pinellas County. And I'm here to stand with you guys because it's an epidemic in our city, all across the country. But we got to start somewhere. And I just tell everybody all the time, every police officer is not a bad police officer. That's something we have to really understand as we do our marches. And I don't want anyone ever to understand that because the guy has a uniform on, that we have to be angry towards that person. because we're here as a unity, as a group of people that love. We have love in our hearts. That's why we're here. Instead of look at the people around you. There's not one color of people around us. There's not one ethnicity. There's everybody. We're all here together. We got to stand together. We got to be strong together. And that's how we weed out the bad seeds. Now, we have a new administration here, and guess what? I believe this new administration is going to do great things in our city. So we got to work with them, though, at the same time. No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
No peace?
No justice.
War.
Right.
Would anybody else at the time like to come up? Anybody? Hold on one second.
Hi. I don't know if you remember me. I'm the one with my son that they murder and then cover it up with a suicidal. I'm from Bridgeton, and
Yeah.
I come over here because I'm fighting for what's right and fighting for anybody else that's going to be a victim. I do want to better the system. I'm busting my brain trying to figure out what we can do to better the system. I already have drug test them and evaluate them, mental evaluation. If you have some other ideas, you don't be shy and come out and let us know. We have to demand some rights and put them down so we can give them some of their medicine. I think that's what they need, reverse psychology. No peace?
No justice.
No justice?
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
No racist!
Police.
No racist!
Police.
No racist!
Police.
Awesome. So I kind of like that. Instead of saying hands up, don't shoot, let's change the narrative. Let's not be passive anymore. How about we do
Shoot.
fist up, fight back? So fist up,
Fight back.
fist up,
Fight back.
fist up,
Fight back.
fist up.
Fight back.
Hell yeah. Come on, guys.
Let's do it.
Ah.
I got my blood in my hand.
My eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.